Vision boards get kind of a bad rap. If you Google vision board, the first thing that you're gonna see is an article from Oprah Daily. Sounds like an exercise that middle-aged women complete when they're unsatisfied with how their current life is going. And you know what? I'll admit it too. I used to be a skeptic, but I started to change my mind in late high school, early college, when I personally began witnessing the powerful effects of visualization. I have tons of personal anecdotes I can't wait to share. At the same time, I do want to keep this video a little bit short. So all I'll say for now is that the first step to achieving is believing. And trust me, you can trick your mind into believing you can achieve the most impossible objectives simply by visualizing and re-visualizing it again and again and again and again. Just like Pablo Picasso said, anything you can imagine is real. Which is, wow, a great natural segue into my own mood board, vision board that I'm gonna share with you guys right now. As you can see, there is a lot going on here and I won't cover everything, but just know that my board is split up into 4 main sections. We got the quotes, we got the books, we got the questions, and we got the dreams. So let's start with the quotes, guys. I have a few quotes here that really move me. My 2 favorites are "The opposite of poverty is not wealth. The opposite of poverty is justice" by Bryan Stevenson. Bryan Stevenson is a criminal justice attorney, super duper inspiring dude. He came and spoke at Exeter in my high school, and his talk literally made me cry. And then this other quote, "A person is a person through other persons." I encountered this quote probably at a time when I needed it the most, in the middle of the pandemic. I've been really just operating by myself, kind of like solo wolf mode. This is the quote that made me want to recruit more people to expand my tutoring business. This is the quote that started making me think about the value of my life in terms of how I'm able to interact with and touch others in a human way. So thank you, Desmond Tutu. Super duper great book. That's actually a nice segue because this book is from the Book of Joy, here by the Dalai Lama and Desmond Tutu. Super amazing book. That's one that I read recently. I read a lot of nonfiction. These days I think I like nonfiction more than fiction. Books that have really inspired me are Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss. He was a member of the FBI, former FBI negotiators, kind of field-tested tools. Really great book, highly recommend. Another book that's helped me is Powerful Teaching. Just helped me understand how to become a much better tutor and improve student retention. And then there's some fiction that I do like reading fiction every once in a while. Where the Crawdads Sing, not overrated at all. I think you guys should give it a go. And Brandon Sanderson's Way of Kings, the Stormlight Archive series, amazing. And I can't wait to read the Mistborn trilogy by Brandon Sanderson as well. So one thing that I am so proud of myself this past year is that I've just been reading a lot. I read audiobooks, I listen to audiobooks rather, and I read PDFs. I download all my books for free on this website called Zlit. I'll attach it in the description below. And then to the right, you'll see an icon for the journal. So I've been trying to journal a lot. I think about this question, what am I doing in my life to make it significantly better? For sure, it's reading, meditating, journaling, exercise, sleep. Those 5 things have probably transformed me and made me twice the person that I am. And what am I doing to absolutely screw up my life? It was playing too many video games. It was some other really just kind of negative habits that I slowly kicked to the curb. So I'm really proud about that. Okay, so those are the questions. Moving to the right, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit, is we have a lot of images. I'll start at the bottom. This is kind of like my go-to place for motivation, for fun, for inspiration is anime. Yes, anime has a really warm place in my heart. That's what I grew up watching with my friends in Miami. And then some other visions that I have, I really want to travel 20 countries in 10 years. I think it's doable. I want to travel, especially with my girlfriend. We love traveling, we love adventure. You'll see here there's four national parks. There's Redwood National Park, there's Arches in America. I really want to do a road trip with my girlfriend to all these national parks. These are floating mountains in China that inspired Avatar, and then the Sheets in kind of like the desert is a national park in Brazil. So there's so many beautiful places in the world. I just came back from Yellowstone, and it has honestly just made me want to visit more of these amazing places. But it's not just about the place, it's also about who you go with. Going with family, going with my loved ones, that's something that really inspires me and makes me want to work hard so that I can kind of achieve this dream. At the same time, while I'm traveling, I have some food here because I really want to go on like food tours, not just go visit a place, take some photos, leave. Okay, well, yeah, that too, but also try the food, talk to locals. If I go to a foreign country, I want to live there for at least a couple of weeks and really get to know how the society operates, the vibe of the place, and kind of entrench myself rather than just check off like all the touristy to-dos. You know what I'm saying? And on the top right, moving up there, I have other goals. I really want to go on a meditation retreat. Like, that's one thing I want to do on my bucket list before I die. 100K YouTube subscribers, and you'll see here I'm kind of doing it as a teacher. I'm not just a personality. I would say that's not what my channel is really about. My channel is about trying to give you guys value and teach you guys everything I wish I knew 5-10 years ago, because I imagine this kind of younger version of Kevin, like a little lost Asian boy who needs this material, and that's why I make these videos. That's why I, even today when I'm not feeling my greatest, I stayed up like literally till 2 a.m. making this mood board, and I'm a little bit like caffeine, running on that caffeine. But I'm doing this because it's not just for me, but also for you guys. And hopefully you guys get some value out of the things that I say or share. I really want to own a Tesla, not gonna lie. Tesla is a brand, a company that I really believe in. Elon Musk, someone I respect, also kind of fear a little bit. And I need money in order to buy kind of a Tesla in order to fund my travels. But other than that, I'm not that interested in becoming like a billionaire, cajillionaire, just enough money to have all these goals, get a nice house for my family and my kids. I also really want to be a dad. My dad wasn't that present in my life when I was growing up because he was working so hard in the restaurant, and I thought about being a stay-at-home dad. We have a little garden greenhouse here. I could, farm vegetables and then cook fresh meals for the family. That's kind of like my dream life in like 8 to 10 years. Getting married, and in our dream house we'll have a movie theater as well as a garden. And yeah, just being able to go to Disney World like once a year, I think is the pinnacle of the American dream. A few more images here. Really value yoga, stretching, meditation. That's just helped me manage my emotions and become a much more centered person. And there's a little breakdance competition, the Red Bull BC one. I would love one day to even just qualify and kind of be recognized for my craft. I've been dancing 7 years. I think I've won 1 competition, and I'm definitely striving and pushing myself on a more competitive level. So to end, I would like to say that although I use visualization often when I meditate and to help myself fall asleep, this is actually the first vision board that I've ever created. I was really inspired by my girlfriend's vision board. Actually, when I visited Brazil, I got to see her home, her bedroom, and she had a list of images, goals that she had put up right on her desk. And honestly, it was so refreshing, and it was really helpful to see how your significant other thinks and what kind of goals and dreams they had. In fact, a lot of the images that you saw on my vision board today were shared collective dreams of ours. And I think that's also doubly inspiring because I'm not just doing it for myself, it's also something that I want to do with another person, and it becomes much more of a shared common vision, I guess. So thank you guys so much for watching. It's my birthday today. As for my birthday, it would mean the world to me if you just sauce this video a like, consider subscribing, leave a kind comment in the comment section below. And as always, guys, I am constantly rooting for you. Your success is my success. I'll catch you at the next one, all right? Take it easy. Peace.